Thank you for tuning in to Hard News TV4. This is your host, Terri, Lynn, and this is the channel where truth is like archaeology, and every day we're digging for it. Today is August 19th, 2020, and I'm sure this first article that I'm going to get into is going to make some people mad, but I'm just going to go there, okay? I know all the truthers have all come to Millie Weaver's defense and feeling bad for her and everything. Well, here's the story on what Miss 29-year-old spoiled rotten former actress in California is guilty of. And I'm so mad I could spit. Okay? I'm so mad I could spit. InfoWars Millie Weaver, her boyfriend, and her brother threw her mother to the ground and took her cell phone, police report says. Now, why this article infuriates me, oh, this is Terri Lynn's Top 10. Why this article infuriates me is because my autistic son last July 2019, who's a bona fide mentally challenged autistic person since birth, was in a meltdown in our front yard, and when the police showed up, he touched the policeman. Well, the policeman touched him, and Josh pushed the policeman off of him and said, "Get off of me, get off of me." My son, who's autistic, who's a little nobody, but who has feelings, who's been mistreated his whole life, was arrested and thrown in jail, held without bond, raped in the jail, put in solitary confinement for 2 months for 23 hours a day, crying, not knowing why he wasn't home. He is still in custody 13 months later, and today he's supposed to have a big meeting at the hospital today, and the forensic psychologist at the hospital told me that she's petitioning the courts that they need him for at least 6 more months to another year. Now, what makes me mad about this is Millie Weaver is in her right mind, but she uses her sexuality and her good looks. Oh, let me come over here. See, she always shows her boobies. You know, she manipulates to get out of situations. Y'all can get mad at me all y'all want for me saying this, okay? Y'all can get mad, but a picture is worth 1,000 words, okay? So, let's get into this. She has had so many fundraisers, GoFundMe's. Here's one by Dan King, Allison Salinas, however you say it. I know it's a Mexican name. Emergency fund. This was 3 days ago. I can't find it now, but the last I saw said it was $130,000. And she's not even in jail anymore. Okay, and everybody's coming to speak up for her, but Josh did less than her and has been sitting there for 13 months. Okay, InfoWars, Millie Weaver, boyfriend, brother, threw the mother to the ground and took her cell phone. Felony charges against InfoWars correspondent Millie Weaver stem from an April incident where Weaver, her boyfriend, and her brother grabbed her mother, threw her to the ground, and stole her cell phone, according to a police report of the incident released Monday. Weaver's mother, 51-year-old Felicia McCarron, told Portage County Sheriff's deputies on April 25th that she was recording audio of Millie Weaver, her boyfriend, and the other guy verbally abusing her when they saw her cell phone in her back pocket and attacked her, a copy of the report obtained shows. The report contains written summaries from 2 deputies who said that Weaver, her brother Chuck Weaver Jr., and her boyfriend Gavin Wentz gave conflicting stories that contradicted evidence at the scene. The story did not stand up to basic scrutiny in the form of basic investigation, the report says. The report obtained Monday by Cleveland.com provides a window into the case against Millie Weaver, who was charged by secret indictment in July with robbery, tampering with evidence, obstructing justice, and domestic violence. The trio was arrested on Friday and held in the Portage County Jail until their arraignment Monday, where they pleaded not guilty. They were issued $20,000 bonds and released on their own recognition. So why are people just throwing money at her when she assaulted her own mother? Her arrest spurred online conspiracy theories that arrest was charges of stealing government documents. It said, the report says that the mother came from California to stay with the trio at Wentz's Yale Road home earlier this year after her employer at North Hollywood shut down due to the coronavirus. McCarran told deputies that Millie Weaver was swearing at her, so she was cussing her mama out, being mean, and calling her names on April 25th, and she was texting with the bishop at the Mormon church where she attended about it, the report says. Macaroon said she decided to record the behavior on her cell phone and placed it in her back pocket of her jeans while she made a grilled cheese sandwich. Millie Weaver sat at the bar. Charles Weaver washed the dishes and stood nearby. The trio began picking on her, including talking down to her and generally just being mean, she told deputies. Someone noticed the phone in her pocket and suggested that she was recording. The report does not identify who made the suggestion. Her mother said Wentz told Charles Weaver to grab her, and the two grabbed her arms, McCarran said. Millie Weaver joined in, and all three wrestled the mother to the ground. McCarran said, according to the report, that she tried to kick and punch them while they were on her. The cell phone fell out of her pocket and someone grabbed it. She then ran out of the house and said she was going to call the police. She ran to the neighbor's house and dialed 911. Okay, so they abused her mother, but yet everybody is coming to her defense. Okay, so side note, if y'all could pray for this meeting for Josh today. I don't know what time it is, but he thinks he's coming home today. Article number 2. This is when teachers call the cops on parents whose kids skip Zoom classes. So now you know how you have to go to truancy court if you don't allow your kids to go to school, if your kid misses too much school, too unexcused absences. Now teachers are calling the cops on you if you're not putting your kid in front of the computer. Punishing families for struggling with distance learning is doubly wrong. If there's one thing the public school system should not be doing right now, it's making life even more hellishly difficult for parents. And yet many teachers in the state of Massachusetts are contacting the authorities to report parents for suspected child abuse when kids fail to show up for Zoom classes. How nice. Big Brother's boot is getting heavier on the neck. Article number 3 is from yesterday, WND. Lockdown warning. Our families are starving. They're becoming revolutionary citizens real soon. A military veteran business owner in Northern California lit into his county's leaders at a Board of Supervisors meeting, warning that restrictions due to the coronavirus pandemic are threatening the lives of his family and many others. This is a warning for what's coming. It's not going to be peaceful for much longer. Power keg is brewing, y'all. Article number 3. Oh, I don't want to agree to this. France, I reported this in my top 5 yesterday. France makes masks compulsory at work, right? So I covered that. This is article number 5 from USA Today from May 19th of this year. Working during coronavirus, can I get fired for refusing vaccinations? And I've been hearing people tell me that they could be fired for not wearing their mask. And so I found this. It says, can you be fired for not getting the flu shot or other vaccinations? I get this question a lot lately because the whole world is searching for a COVID-19 vaccine, and employers want to know whether they can mandate their employers take it once it's available. The answer is complicated, so bear with me. Generally speaking, the answer is yes. Your employer can require or mandate a vaccine as a term and condition of your employment. It's about to get hairy. Article number 6, Angela Merkel of Germany rules out easing coronavirus rules as German cases spike. Okay, so the lockdown's getting harder in Germany. Article number 7, a surge in COVID-19 cases means tighter lockdowns in Bahamas and Jamaica. This was from 13 hours ago. Germany's is from yesterday. This is from yesterday. Article number 8, after nearly 150 days of lockdown, Argentina's COVID-19 outbreak is deadlier than ever. So they're talking about more lockdowns. And then the article number 9, I just Googled Australia's lockdown. This was from yesterday. Australia lockdown becomes an Australian nightmare. Wall Street Journal, The Guardian. Australia's state-by-state coronavirus lockdown rules and restrictions explained. Melbourne lockdown, the worst ever violation of Australia's civil liberties. And article number 10 from 17 hours ago, Spain on brink. Coronavirus second wave panic as the EU states faces apocalyptic. Okay, so the whole world is locking down more. So I just wanted to bring y'all these stories. Y'all please leave me your comments below and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.